Welcome to Being Friends with Jess and Tony-Ann, an inside look at our friendship, millennial things, sports, and pop culture. Come laugh with us, or maybe at us, and let's be friends.
Anyway, welcome back, friends. Um, we have like nothing in this note, so I hope you have things in your
Oh
brain.
no. Oh no. We'll just have to be our
Authentic selves.
tough selves.
Oh,
I
goodness.
added something today, right? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Wait,
That's
you did?
yeah, I added one thing today.
Now I see it.
Yeah. But
Oh,
anyway,
my least favorite topic. Wonderful. Anyway.
did you get
No,
your ice cream?
I did. I
Yeah.
did.
You want to put that in your china?
Okay. No, well, this is the thing. I said if you brought back chipwiches, I wouldn't be mad. This man brought back like the Klondike Oreo
Oh, I love
sandwich.
Klondike bars.
No, like the Klondike like Oreo sandwiches,
Okay.
which is fine. But he's like, yeah, they didn't have chipwiches. And I'm like, they definitely had chipwiches. You're just a man in the grocery store and you
Hmm.
don't know what you're looking at. And you saw those first and that's what you got. And you
Or
said,
those were on
they
sale,
don't.
which I can appreciate as well.
No, he definitely was. No, this is how Alex shops. When he sees something remotely close to what you asked for, he just gets it.
That's like
But
always when you see like DoorDash shoppers or Instacart, they're like,
beggars can't be choosers,
right.
so I was content with the ice cream sandwich. But I was craving like crispy, perfect tendies today.
Mm.
I never got them. That was like my craving. I was like, I just want like a good, crisp, like not a tender, but a fritter of chicken right now.
Here?
Fritters are when they have more breading
Oh.
than like the crispier chicken tenders.
You just
The
get the
breading to chicken
get the
red
orange
ratio.
chicken from Trader Joe's and put it in the air fryer. But you don't have to put the orange sauce on it. Then it's just like plain chicken.
Yeah, but also like
Those are like
I eat
fritters.
I eat the orange chicken from Trader Joe's, but I don't like dark meat. Once I remember it's dark meat,
Is it
I'm
dark?
unappeased. What?
It is dark meat?
It is dark meat. Yes.
Oh.
It
Like I
says it on
bite
the
some
bag.
of them and some of them are white meat.
It says it on the bag that it's
Okay.
dark meat.
All right.
So, that's like one thing that's very hard for me. Like once I remember that it's dark meat chicken, like I'm checked out. From the orange chicken from Trader Joe's.
But
Fun
they do
fact.
have a lot of fritters. They have a lot of breading on them.
Yeah, they do have a lot of breading on them though. They're delicious when you
Yeah.
crisp them up, and it's still delicious. I still
I
eat it.
never use the orange chicken, actually. I never use the orange seasoning. I always like put like buffalo sauce on them or something like that.
Okay, that's weird because the orange sauce is so good.
I have it like once in a blue moon, but like I usually am not in the mood for Chinese food, so that's why like I don't like that taste. Like I
Yeah.
rather.
Oh, let's talk about what we're gonna talk about that. You with your Chinese food never hitting the
Can
spot.
I tell
What the
you that
fuck was that with that?
can I tell you that I ate the leftovers just before we started filming and my stomach is going through
Well, also it traveled 3 hours for
right
you.
now.
Like we'll talk about that in and of itself
That could be the
once.
ridiculous thing. That would be my
Yeah,
ridiculous thing.
actually, please share that because
Okay.
that after you tell us what's in your china, because I
Yes,
just have to get
so
water.
I finally stopped procrastinating and made a drink today. And because in honor of Trader Joe's having it back in stock, I have the I have tequila with the jalapeno limeade from Trader Joe's with, of course, the tahini rim.
And the glass that she stole from
And the
Mexico.
Gringos, which Gringos shut down. Did you know that? They still have the truck on Pier 13, but their store in Jersey City closed, their restaurant.
I don't think I knew they had a store in Jersey City.
Well, it's a restaurant. It was a restaurant. Yeah, that's where I
Yeah, but
stole
I don't think
it
I knew
from.
that they had like a store,
That's where I stole
like
this
a
from.
storefront. Oh, I thought that was the cup you stole in Mexico.
No, this is from Gringos.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hashtag
they
Margme,
probably went out of business because they had to replace that cup. Anyway,
maybe.
I digress.
But anyway, it's delicious. I tell this to people every year, like, get that limeade. You can mix it with, obviously tequila is like
Anything.
mixing a margarita, but like you could mix it with vodka. Why not? Go for it. It's so good. Perfect for summer. They have a bunch of other ones too. And that was not sponsored by Trader Joe's.
My sign off of things you can watch this week.
but yeah, so you don't have a cup. You don't have any kind of china.
No, I have my Tiller water cup.
Okay, okay, the usual.
The usual.
All right. So anyway, so let's go to my ridiculous thing.
Yeah, please.
Because we just love to talk about food and bev on this podcast.
Okay, but no, this was actually absurd. Like I've been thinking about it for days.
So when was that? That was
Friday night.
Friday night. Ginny and George's new season came out. I was very excited to just lay on my couch, rot, and watch Ginny and Georgia. And I was like, you know what? I haven't had Chinese food in a very long time, and I really want Chinese food. So I go on Uber Eats because they have a lot of buy one get one free meals. Like, and this place popped up. I've never heard of it or seen it before. But the problem also is with Chinese food, and this is what just found so funny. I love Chinese food, but anytime you order it and it comes, it just never holds up to the dream in your head of like what you want it to be. Either
Which
that.
I cannot relate to. I can't
Okay.
relate to
Well,
it.
I guess it depends on where you are, too. Like at home, if I order this at home in Staten Island, we have Chef Hong, and I feel like you always know what you're getting at Chef Hong. And like if you want Chef Hong and you get Chef Hong, you're gonna like it.
Right.
I have lived in this area now 7, 8, 9 years, somewhere in there. I still have not found a go-to Chinese food place.
But you don't like the one that was across the street from our old apartment?
I
They
didn't.
won't deliver to you?
They might not be open anymore. I haven't seen Great Wall China on my DoorDash. So if they're out
I
there,
did like them. I did like them.
maybe
They
they
were very
changed their
convenient.
name. I don't
Maybe.
know. But I usually get classic sesame chicken, fried rice, egg roll
Hmm.
combo. Simple.
Okay.
Once in a while, I'll throw some fried dumplings in there if I'm feeling spicy, or I'll switch it out for an egg drop wonton soup. I'm a simple woman, okay? But,
Right.
it's if you can't get sesame chicken right, you got some problems, okay? And that's
This
the
is true.
same for all the chickens, General So, like broccoli, chicken or broccoli, like all
Right.
the usual you need to be good at. I'm sorry.
I
So
agree.
I can't even tell you how many different places I've tried around here. Foliage Garden, number one Chinese food,
I remember that one.
Yum Yum Chinese Kitchen or something like that. I've tried so many different places, and all of them. Oh, the only one that came close is Jade Wok. But
Okay.
anyway, I saw this other Chinese food place come up on Uber Eats that was buy one, get one free combinations. They didn't have sesame chicken as part of that deal, but they had General So. And I'll eat General So chicken. It's like pretty good too. So it's really like almost the same sauce. It just doesn't have
It's
the
just
sesame cheese on
spicier.
it.
Yeah.
And no, and they literally had a level of spiciness you could have chose from, and I picked not spicy. So
Oh.
like
So
it
it was sesame chicken.
was basically sesame chicken without the seeds. So they had like a 2-for-1 deal. So for two combinations that each came with pork fried rice and an egg roll each, it was like $18. So it's like $9 a combo.
Yeah, that's steal.
That's a steal with the delivery included and everything. That's a steal, you know?
Right.
So I got it. I figured I'll eat one tonight and then I'll save one for later in the week, which is what I ended up doing. Anyway, place my order. I always make this mistake, but it shouldn't be an issue. This restaurant, nowhere near me. It said estimated time was like an hour and 20 minutes away. I'm like, what? Like, I get it's a Friday night, but it was early. I think I did it during like the happy hour time. Maybe that's why it also was so cheap. And I think it was like 3:50 or like 4:15 when I placed this order. Like, I think it was like 4:15-ish when
I
I
feel
placed
like by the
the
time
order.
you sent it to me, yeah, it was like 5. And
Yeah.
you were like, is this ever getting to me?
Yeah. So I think at 4:15 is when I placed this order. So well before like the dinner rush on a Friday night. And it was so far away. And I was like, what's going on? And I finally clicked the map and it showed like the big like line of where it was. This was in Passaic, New Jersey. And if everybody that watches this, I think knows New Jersey well enough. I am in Union City. Passaic is like 6 towns over, okay? West. Like,
So the man was sitting in Lincoln Tunnel traffic is what
yeah.
Tony is trying to get to.
So it was a woman actually, a woman driver.
Oh,
This poor woman went to go pick up this Chinese food, probably thinking like it was so close. And then she realized, and it was raining that day. So not only was it regular Friday traffic coming near the Lincoln Tunnel, but it was pouring out. So the traffic was worse than usual. I watched this poor woman on the map crawl on Route 3 and 495 for I can't even tell you how long. I was so mortified. I mean, obviously I tipped her because like you tip people anyway, but I added on a couple more bucks because I felt bad. And but I changed. Usually I have the setting as like hand it to me at the door. I had it as leave it at the door because I changed it to leave it at the door because I was mortified. I was like, I don't want to look this woman in the face and have her think that I
Right.
made her do that on purpose.
No, 100%. I agree with
Why
you.
would they recommend that restaurant to
Okay,
me?
but this is the thing with Uber Eats, and this is why I was thinking about it yesterday because I was just thinking like how I wished on Fetch that they didn't have like the Uber Eats gift card, but they had DoorDash gift cards because I use DoorDash more often. But
Mhm.
every time I use Uber Eats, I feel like we have some sort of problem. Like, I
Uber
don't know
Eats also
why.
gives you fetch points on fetch shop.
Yeah, no, I understand they have like a partnership, but I'm just saying that every time I use it, I have an issue. So I don't want to like
Yeah.
get the gift card for him, knowing that I use DoorDash more. But I just when you said it was like I've just been thinking about the fact like how that should not like come up, or it should give you like the exact like the address of the place, but while you're ordering, so you know, like
Yeah.
you see it somewhere, like this is like in
Because it
this
only
town.
shows like how many miles away it is, which
Right,
granted I should have been flagged by that, but they don't make it like a sticking point. They say
right,
like name of the restaurant, reviews, and then like 4.2 miles or something like that. And like you have to
right.
click to then go see where it
Where
is.
it is. Right. And like 4.2 miles, like sometimes you're like not thinking, oh, that's not 4 miles away, even though it is, but
No,
because
I
it
mean
takes,
this was further than 4 miles. I was just saying.
no, I know, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. Anyway, so yeah, that was, I was
I don't
shocked
even order
for
things that are
10 a.m.
like downtown Jersey City on a bad day. I'm like, ah, I'm not.
Right, because it's never going to get to you.
Yeah, or something in like North Bergen. I'm like, I gotta stay in my Hoboken area to
Right.
get food anytime today.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, like, my Chinese food is A plus, so I don't have that problem. If I get Chinese food by my house, it hits the spot every single
The
time.
general, the chicken for this
The
place.
boneless ribs from my Chinese food place are A plus. A plus.
I think I need to start switching up my menu because I'm always disappointed by okay, so what we were saying, like I feel like I like order Chinese food and I'm hyping myself up like, oh my God, I can't wait for it to get here. Like I'm so excited. And then like it gets here and then like of course because of how far it was, it got to me like lukewarm. So I
Right.
had to heat it up again a little bit, which okay. And the egg roll was good. The egg roll was very good. I will say that.
Mhm.
The rice was very good. But the chicken, like, it wasn't good chicken.
It was
Like,
just so far. Yeah.
yeah, it was, as you would say, fritters. It was mostly just bread. Like, there's barely any meat in it. And,
Oh, yeah,
the
no.
typical Chinese food meat that's like, are you sure it's meat, but you eat it anyway, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had that problem either with Chinese food. You're concerning me.
So I'm thinking maybe I should switch. Maybe I should try new combos that like aren't chicken. Like maybe I should try like
Maybe
lo mein or spare ribs. I like the boneless spare ribs.
love boneless ribs.
Um, maybe like a beef with broccoli or like a beef with vegetables, something like that. I don't know how
Yeah, I
they're
feel
beef,
like you would like that.
maybe. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you need to find a reputable, like,
I gotta
Chinese
go
food
back to
place.
Jade Walk. It's the only place that hasn't let me down.
Okay, yeah, don't change it. Once you find a
But
good
I
one, you
didn't
can't
love it.
change
I
it.
didn't love it. So I'm looking for somebody else to still wow me better.
We've talked about this. When you move and you got to find a new pizza and Chinese place, like, that is like really a burden on your life, honestly.
Yeah, I still shop around with pizza too. I mean, I have go-tos I love, but like,
Well, I feel like it's also different for you too because like the pizza places in Union City aren't great, and like yes, Hoboken's close to you, but like even that place that was up the block from us when we lived together, half the time it was like such a good pie, and then other times we were like, "Is this the same place? Like what happened today?"
they're they're on DoorDash, and I'm always tempted every now and then to order from them.
Yeah.
And because of nostalgia. Remember when we had
Yeah.
people over and they wanted to come join our party?
Yes, they did, and that was like I ate 6 pieces of slices of pizza that night. I'm
Yeah, we
ashamed to
literally
admit it.
called in a pizza order. They were like, "Oh, you having a party? Can we come
Yeah, we
by?"
come. No, sir, you can't. Sorry. I think that was that the ugly sweater party that Alec dropped me, or was
Yeah,
that the second ugly sweater party?
I think that was
Or
the
did
one.
we only have one?
I think we had two.
I
Yeah.
think we had two also. I don't know. Anyway, um, yeah. So that's Tony Ann's Chinese food. It was a ridiculous thing.
Now McTony.
Um, My only note that I had in here that isn't really like ridiculous, it's just like personal preference, but I don't really get the lore of gore in movies and television shows.
The lore or the lure?
I don't know, like what is that? Like when people are like they enjoy that. Isn't that the lore?
Yeah, but it's yeah, you're Lure is what you're thinking, right?
I guess. Oh yeah, that's how I
Like
spelt it actually.
being
So
lured
yeah.
in.
Yeah, I don't get it. And this comes from last week. Me and Tony Ann recorded this podcast, and then I proceeded to join my husband on the couch, who was listening to the loudest movie of all freaking time. What was he watching, you may ask? Gladiator 2. Okay, great.
Oh, you
Wonderful.
didn't tell me it was the second one with Pedro Pascal and Paul Mescal?
Yeah, it was that one.
Oh.
Anyway, so he's watching
Oh.
Gladiator 2. And I lived with my grandparents for quite some time, and my pop-up's favorite movies are King Kong and Gladiator. They're the only things that he will watch them until there is no end. So, unfortunately, I've had to sit through Gladiator, like the original, with what's his name? Oh my God, I can't. Russell Crowe,
Yeah,
multiple times. Every time I find it repulsive.
disgusting.
Anyway, so now I get on my couch, and here's my husband watching Gladiator 2. And he knows that I hate gory movies. And he's just like sitting there watching it. And I'm like holding my hand up, but also like kind of interested until like you realize this was really like sport in the Roman times, which is disgusting.
Eh,
One, two, two. This man watched, I shit you not, 27 arrows go through a man's chest and did not even flinch. Didn't
the
flinch.
movie.
I don't care. That's disgusting. One, two, how do you not even have a reaction?
No,
Like
that's
you don't have a
a
reaction,
little psychopathic not to have a reaction.
right? Like you're not bothered by this? Like what?
You
You're
married
not
me.
bothered by this. Okay. So now I'm like sitting there and I'm like trying to stay interested. I'm trying to figure it out because I'm like, oh, like, like I've obviously seen the original multiple times in bits and pieces through my covered
Yeah,
eyes.
but the special effects are so much even more gory now.
Oh my God, disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I was like, I don't want to watch this.
You would never
And
get to Game of Thrones ever.
no, this is why this is how when he watched Game of Thrones, the 3 times that I sat on the couch during it, I literally was like this the whole time.
Yeah.
I just don't like gory movies at all. Like war movies, not for me. Like disgusting.
See, like, I
One
don't
time,
enjoy them either, but like
no.
Game of Thrones had so much of a storyline that I got past it, I guess. But like, yeah, like I don't go to movies thinking like I'm gonna enjoy them because of like them being bloody. Like,
Yeah, like that's not my thing. But like I just don't enjoy watching people get blown up or killed or any of those things. So yeah, um, that was just like my question. I'm just like I don't understand why people like this. So that was really like my only puzzling thought of the week.
it's the same people. Why do people like horror movies? I never understood that. I mean, I guess that's an offshoot of it. People that
Yeah, but
enjoy
I think that
being
people watch horror
scared.
movies because they find them funny and not actually scary.
No, some people like to get the shit scared out of them. Like it's
Yeah, I don't. You
like,
know, I watched the first time and only time I watched Disturbia, like with Shia LaBeouf. Not even that scary to most. I had to like open the closet to my parents, like in the bathroom while I was brushing my teeth every single day for like 2 months because I was afraid that there was some man in the fucking closet. Like, no, I can't.
I don't
That's
watch
not
any
for
shit
me.
like that.
No. Like, I don't even watch like scary movies. Like, the movies that are scary to me are like suspenseful, like, you can get taken or somebody might die in this like crazy what like it's not good for my
Oh
brain.
no, I do not like natural disaster movies.
No.
I
The day after
cannot watch
tomorrow, absolutely
Twister.
not.
No.
Twister, no.
Like
Um,
The
but
Impossible, the
I
tsunami.
told you about the night of the Twister or whatever when I had to play play hooky for fifth
Yeah.
grade, and then they didn't watch the movie when that they were supposed to, and then I had to sit through all the fucking Twisters. I don't want to kill myself. It was terrible.
You did tell that story. That's great.
Yeah, like no, I have nightmares. Nightmares. And I think that when we put on like scary commercials for scary movies, there should be a disclaimer in the beginning. Like, I'm not going to the movie theater for a scary movie to get this preview. I'm watching my television innocently at home. I want a disclaimer before. You
And
would
they
be
play
perfect.
the same sound where it's like the woman like screaming at the end, and it's like, woo, like at the end. Like, why do you
Always.
have to do that?
I don't know. Another movie that I never, ever, ever, ever saw gave me nightmares. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Why? Because I watched Laguna Beach. And why? Because that freaking commercial was on every 5 seconds. And I would sit there and I would close my eyes, I would close my ears, I would scream so I wouldn't even hear it. And I would still have nightmares just from the name. Like the radio commercials, everything. Oh, no. Possession, no thank you. It's not for
And
me.
with all this being said, weren't we just talking about how we're excited for Stranger Things to come back to finish it?
No, you said that you were excited for Stranger Things. I did not.
Oh, then you must have not been who
No,
I was
no,
talking.
we were talking about the ridiculousness of Ginny and Georgia, which we could talk about that also. That Austin, the brother, this is not spoiling
No.
anything for anybody because these are all over the internet. But this brother aged 2, 3 years in a weekend. Like, come on now. And they still have the same stupid glasses on his face. Like, they didn't give him bigger glasses to fit his face. Oh.
Then at one point they got rid of the, oh, that's a spoiler. They got rid of the glasses, then they came back. It's like a whole thing. You might not be
Yeah,
able to yet. That might have
I mean,
been
I feel like I mean, the glasses, are they really a spoiler? Like, I mean, they're not even real. They're not even
right.
real.
Right. But it is crazy. Like, stop Netflix. Stop having too much time between shows, seasons. This is like
Right,
ridiculous.
right.
Just like, I
It's
need to know if anybody out there is genuinely excited for Euphoria to come back. I don't think you watch that.
no,
But
but my sister even said, she was like, "Well, I think they got caught up in like the
writer strike.
in the writer strike," and I'm like, "Okay, but
No.
and
They got
I
caught up in COVID and then the writer strike. It's been 5 goddamn years since the last season of the show came out.
for Euphoria or for
Yeah,
Ginny and Georgia?
for
No, Ginny.
Euphoria.
Well, Ginny and Georgia came out when I was on maternity leave for with
Yeah, but
the
the
first
first season.
baby.
Yeah.
Or
No,
the
I'm
second,
talking about
yeah. So I
Euphoria.
watched the first and second season, and then I guess there was the thing. So then they all booked like whatever
Writers.
on their
Yeah.
own. But
No, I'm
still,
talking about Euphoria when Zendaya and everybody finished this season. I don't remember what season, maybe
I thought
three.
they're not making that anymore though
Oh,
because they were all like old and over it.
the hell knows. But the last season aired, then COVID happened, then a writer's strike happened, then they couldn't negotiate contracts for all these stars who had to get other deals in the meantime. Then one of the guys died, and it was a huge character.
Wait,
And
like actually died in real life?
yes, Angus Cloud, the guy that played one of the main characters, the drug dealer friend.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay,
So like I don't think they're gonna recast him. They're probably just gonna like change the story that like he died or something like that in the show too. But if the
I feel
show
like you
ever comes
can't
out,
recast um like a main person.
I don't know. All I know is that by the time the show ever comes back, how are we supposed to believe these people are in high school? Zendaya is like a 29-year-old woman now, like, or maybe even older. I don't even know how old she is.
Yeah, no,
Jacob Elordi is in his 30s. Sydney Sweeney, you think she's passing as a high schooler?
not at all.
Come on. Give me a break. Just end the show. Just leave it how it was. And it didn't even end that great. So, I mean, at this point, Jacob Elordi's dad is McSteamy, and they could be the same age at this point. It's like so stupid.
Yeah, now he's sick, so they really got to get the ball moving here.
I think they killed him off on the show, though. I don't think he's on it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that rant. But you know what could fix all this?
Oh
Segue.
gosh, here we go.
AI.
Jessica's least favorite thing in the world.
AI. I saw something. I've been getting my algorithm on TikTok is all AI edits. I put it on my Instagram story today of like historical moments, but like AI, like AI vlogs. So like I posted one on my Instagram story today that was like in the Civil War, and it was like the soldiers and like Abraham Lincoln like talking shit, and like they're always like holding the camera like they're like selfieing,
This
like
is so bad for the environment.
huh?
AI is so bad for everything around us.
It's so entertaining. And then I saw another one that was like Mary's vlog, like like talking about how like she was a virgin and like some angel visited her, and then she's like, all right, like basically talking about, you know how like influencers share like their horror like Airbnb stories or whatever. Like she's holding it. She's like, we went to the inn and the owner wouldn't let us, so now we're heading to like a stable. I don't like, and it was so fucking funny. And she was like a young teenager in it, like historically accurate. So it was just hilarious. I'm gonna send you that one because you like the holy stuff. Um, it was so good, and I just love all the comments a lot of the time say like, but like we make fun of boomers now for like falling for like phone scams and stuff. Like we're cooked. Like we are gonna fall for everything under the earth
Oh, I
because
fall for the
AI
AI
is
shit all the
ridiculous.
time. I saw a video Masters weekend and it was like Bryson DeChambeau and like Roy McIlroy like talking shit about each other. And I was like, wait, is this real? Because this is hilarious. And Alex, like, it literally says at the top, made with AI. And I was like, oh, okay. But it was funny.
So good, and it's so accurate. Like the things they say are so like accurately but funny. Like like AI is a sense of humor. Like it's so weird.
Yeah, but I don't like it for that reason. It scares me.
And it's bad enough everybody's just using it for therapy now. So
No, and everybody's also like using it like to like remodel their backyards. Like,
okay, that's like a good usage.
how about you just fucking Google and go on Pinterest? Like, I don't understand why you need AI. Go on
Well,
Pinterest.
that's what they do for you. It just saves time.
Are we that fucking lazy?
Yes, otherwise it wouldn't exist. Nothing would exist if we weren't lazy. Cars
Yeah, but
wouldn't
I don't
exist.
like it.
Planes
Like, I
wouldn't
don't
exist.
like that we're
The
becoming
internet wouldn't
complacent.
exist.
I don't like that we're becoming complacent.
We wouldn't be able to be on Zoom right now doing a podcast
Okay,
if
but that's different. We're still having a conversation, okay? This isn't like, oh, I said a word, make up a whole story and send it to Tony and no.
how do you know that I'm not AI? I could be.
Stop trying to act like a robot. You're scaring me.
No, but they don't act like robots. They're very realistic.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I know, but
Anyway, no, but
it's
that
got
is funny.
it's got a lot of pluses.
It's like trust, like basically like drunk history, but like with AI and like
Yes, yes,
serious people. Okay,
I love
that's
that.
funny.
I'm gonna send you
Um,
Barry one. You're gonna get a kick out of that.
oh my God. I um I don't really have much else to talk to, but I am proud of myself. I will say, proud of myself because I am only one episode behind on Love Island.
Oh,
I only have to watch. Oh wait, no. Did I catch up? No, tonight. Tonight is the only one that I have to watch. Is going to be the only one that I have to watch. And I'm very proud of myself. It's on 6 days a week. This is a big commitment. A
that
big
is
freaking
absolutely insane.
commitment. It is. It is insane. And last year I didn't watch any of it. And then I spent the whole month of August like catching up. And I was like, this is too much. So this year I'm trying to stay on top of it.
That's very good. I'm a limited reality TV watcher, as we know.
Yes.
But the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show is coming back next week or like the end of the month
Okay.
on Netflix. And I like
Nice.
that because it's like adult dance moms.
Oh,
So
we're also gonna have Summer I Turned Pretty soon too.
yeah, that's not reality.
No, I know. I was just talking about like shows in
And I'm
general that
excited
are
for that to be
coming.
over. That show is cheesy AF. I'm like ready for it to be over.
I enjoy rom-commy shows like this.
I do too, but she's very annoying.
I don't think she's annoying. I think Jeremiah is the most
And
annoying person
Jeremiah
in
is
the
the
fucking
worst
world.
human being on the planet that doesn't exist.
Like, I think she is just conflicted because Jeremiah has to ruin her life. He tried to murder them.
Never forget.
He tried to blow them up with a firework. That's so diabolical.
I still hate him for that.
And people are like, Team Jared? No, fuck Jared.
Yeah, that's true. That's coming back soon. Yeah. A lot of good TV come back. The Bear comes back at the end of the month. And
Still haven't watched that.
yes, Chef. And yeah,
Maybe watch that. Maybe, oh, that could be a maternity leave show for me and Alec. Like, when we had,
might give you
um,
anxiety.
no, when we had our last maternity leave was we watched Suits the whole time.
Are you
And we
gonna
spent
start the OC? I thought the OC was gonna be your maternity leave thing.
Oh, that'll be mine on my own though. That'll be mine on my own.
Okay.
We need a show together also.
All right.
Like, So Suits was our binge watch. We used to make her dance to the theme song. So yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, if I go on leave early, still TBD. But if I go on leave early, then I could start the OC Sooners.
I gave you the box set. Don't think I forgot.
I know I need to figure out the wires for the Xbox.
It's really
And
hard.
someone won't help me.
They'll help you. When you're about to give birth to their child, he could help you plug in an Xbox.
So you gotta know what you want me to do.
I didn't understand what you just.
I'm just imitating him. Anyway.
All right. We have 2 minutes left of this recording, so we could just try to go to the end of it and then just call it.
Yeah, we'll just talk about the Mets real quick.
Yeah.
They didn't embarrassingly lose to the Rockies.
No, they swept the team.
That in and of itself is a Christmas miracle that we did not lose to the team that we shouldn't have lost to.
Congrats to them. And also congrats to Pete Alonso. He passed David Wright for the home run record. And he definitely will pass Darryl Strawberry as well, because that's only like 9 away. So
right.
Yeah.
So it'll be a matter of time. Fortunately, let's hope everybody that doesn't mean that he will go to the freaking home run derby again, because we all know that we don't want him to do that. We do not want him to do that.
No.
I did see though this morning on MLB Central, I think it was from this morning, a clip. They were like, "Who do you think will match up against the Dodgers in the NLCS?" And I was like, first of all, why are we like just? I know the Dodgers are good. I'm not taking away from them, but we're just gonna shoot in. And 3 of the 4 people said the Phillies. And I was like, excuse you all. 1 voted for the Mets, but they also were like, Mark DeRosa was like, I'm saying the Phillies, but I don't feel it in my heart. And he's like, and also come back to me after the All-Star break. I got to see what moves go on before I make my final decision. I was like, okay, I respect that.
Let the haters continue to hate.
Right.
Gay Mets just need to keep doing their thing.
Yes.
So
we'll be back. We have the Pride Night giveaway this weekend.
Yes.
Father's Day weekend going up. Like, this is our moment to shine.
Yes.
And really take it in to the All-Star break. Like, that's what we need. We need a strong finish to the All-Star break. And the trade deadline. That too.
And that's it. That was our short episode for you. Because
wow.
Get cut off. We don't feel like editing it.
We're gonna get cut off, so thanks for being our friend.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. Wow, you listened to the whole thing. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform and share it with your friends. Ratings, reviews, and comments help as well. See you next week. Thanks for being our friend.